Welcome to Parent 101 from Clear Creek ISD. This is the Tracking the Bus with StopFinder Parent Guide. Putting your child on a school bus takes a lot of trust. We take that seriously, and StopFinder is one of the ways we honor it by giving you a clear view of that ride right from your phone. Let's walk through it together.
Here's where we're headed. First, how to get your invitation and set up the app. Then, your child's bus badge, what it is and why every tap matters. We'll show you how to see where the bus is in real time, what StopFinder tells you over the course of a normal school day, and finally, how we all work together to keep every ride safe.
First up, getting started and your invitation. Here's the thing that surprises most families. StopFinder isn't a public app you can simply download and log into. Access is tied to your family on purpose. Only the adults connected to your child's record can see your child's bus. That's why it starts with an invitation. The district emails it to your primary contact email on file in Skyward, and only to that address. So before anything else, take 1 minute today and make sure that email is current. If it's an old work address or an account you don't check anymore, that's where yours is headed. Once it arrives, it's 3 steps. Download StopFinder, it's free on the App Store and on Google Play. Open the email and activate your account. Once you're in, the app offers multiple languages, so you can set it to the one your family uses at home. Now let's talk about what makes it all work.
Your child's bus badge. All elementary students wear an official district RFID badge, and they tap it as they get on and off the bus. Tap on to board, the scan is recorded. Tap off at their stop. That tap is small, but it's doing the real work here. Every scan tells the system your child boarded or exited, and that's exactly what lets StopFinder show you where and when they loaded and unloaded. No badge tap, no notification. So the more consistently your child badges, the more you see. Elementary students receive 2 badges. One stays clipped to the backpack on the provided lanyard. That's the one that travels, and keeping it there makes loading and unloading quick and smooth for everyone. The second badge stays at school, in the classroom, as a backup. And badges do go missing. It happens. If yours is lost or damaged, contact your child's campus for a replacement. Now, with the app set up and the badge in place, here's what you actually see. Third, seeing where the bus is. StopFinder shows your child's bus on a live map. Not a schedule, not an estimate from last week, where the bus actually is right now. One look tells you whether it's close or running behind. You can also set up geo-alerts. Think of a geo-alert as a circle you draw on the map, at your bus stop, at the school, or anywhere along the route. When the bus enters or leaves that circle, you get a notification. Your phone taps you on the shoulder so you don't have to keep checking. Geo-alerts also include an estimated time of arrival, so you have a sense of when to head out the door. One honest note about timing. Buses run a little differently day to day. Traffic, weather, a longer stop than usual. Use the alerts as a helpful heads up rather than an exact clock, and plan to be at the stop a few minutes early. A few minutes of buffer takes the pressure off the whole morning. That's the map. Here's what shows up on your phone as the day goes on. Fourth, what StopFinder tells you. Once your child is badging, 3 things happen for you automatically. You'll see when your child scans on and off, including the time and the place. In the morning, that's confirmation they made it onto the right bus. In the afternoon, it's confirmation they got off at their stop. You don't have to ask for it. Once they're badging, it just arrives. Second, you can share access with people you trust. As the primary contact, you can invite a grandparent, a caregiver, a daycare, whoever is part of your child's day. You send the invitation, you decide what they can see, and you can remove that access at any time. You stay in control of who sees your child's transportation information. And third, if you have more than one child and they ride different buses, you can follow each of them from the same account. One login, every rider. That covers what the app does. Now let's talk about the part that happens on the bus itself. Fifth, staying safe on the bus. We all play a part in keeping every ride safe. Drivers, students, families, and every driver on the road. Cameras with audio are on most CCISD buses, and they're there for safety. One rule worth sharing with your child directly: students may not record video on the bus for any reason. It protects every rider's privacy. Riding safely is simple, and it's worth practicing before the first day. Students sit facing forward, back against the seat, with feet and legs in front of them. That's not just about behavior. The seat is engineered to protect a child who's sitting that way. And for those of us behind the wheel, there's the stop arm law. When a school bus shows flashing red lights, all traffic must stop, no matter which direction you're heading. Violations can bring a fine of up to $1,000. When you see those lights, stop and wait. Now, sometimes things don't go to plan. Your child misses the bus is running late, or you're just not sure yet whether they made it on. Start with StopFinder. Check the bus location and look for the scan notification. If you still need help, call the transportation department at 281-284-0600. And if you're not yet sure whether your child is registered to ride or where their stop is, that's a different question, and we have a guide for it. Look for Finding Your Bus Stop and Route, which walks you through registration and the Bus Route Information Center.
Thank you for spending time with us today. Parent 101 is a parent and family engagement initiative from CCISD federal programs, created to help every family feel informed, included, and supported. Explore every Parent 101 guide anytime at ccisd.net/parent101. And if you'd like to help shape the work we do, your voice matters. Share your thoughts through our survey at ccisd.net/federal programs. Because together, we go farther.